Hello, this is Sarah and Alba again, and it's that
Yes.
time of year for a scary story. I know last time we did our scary story, poor Alba had to sleep in my room for 2 weeks, which she doesn't even live with me, so that was funny, but I think
Yes,
you're feeling
and
better now.
I feel much better.
Well, anyways, I'm hoping the story does not scare you as much as the Chit Chit Man, although it did frighten me as a child because Mom bought our dresses at Family Dollar and Ross, and it involves a dress. So
Just even when you say Chit Chit Man, I immediately feel
he's
very
not
afraid.
he's not part of the story. He's not.
Okay, so this is a story about a dress.
Yes, the story is about a dress, and it's about a girl who's very poor.
How poor was she?
I don't know.
Maybe,
Well, anyways, she's
yes.
really poor. I'm just not used to you, like, joking around and stuff, because I know you're afraid of jokes.
Okay, this is true. I will admit, and I feel like I'm getting better.
Good, okay. Can you take a knock-knock joke? Knock-knock.
What? Who is it? Why are you at my house? I'm calling the police.
Okay, so here we get to the story. There was this young girl, and she had a guy come to her door and invite her to a dance. And it was a very formal dance, and unfortunately she didn't have a lot of money. And so she had nothing to wear, and not like how we say we have nothing to wear. She literally had nothing to wear.
What did she go to school in? Who is her mother? Is she going naked?
No. So then she decides, okay, I'm gonna go to the local store and see if I can rent a dress. So she goes to, I guess, what would be like today's...
Pick and Save, my favorite store.
Okay, you don't rent
Ross,
stuff there.
my favorite store.
Okay, Ross with layaway, but you could take stuff home for layaway.
Kmart has layaway, my favorite store.
Okay, so she rented the dress, kind of like, just fancy. More fancy than Ross. Let's say like Target. Can we say Target? Like if...
I hate to do this too, but I believe it's pronounced Target.
Anyway, so she rents the dress, and the guy comes to pick her up, and he's like, "You look good enough for me." So then she
Well, what a gentleman.
So she went to the dance, but she wasn't so desperate that she didn't look great in her new dress because everyone wanted to dance with her, like everybody. So she danced the entire time. She danced the night away. She was dancing so much. She was doing the jig, the jitterbug, the jive, the one where you kick your leg out, the wobble.
Charleston.
Yes. Charleston, the boogie woogie, bugle boy, all the dances. And then in the middle of dancing, she felt super tired.
Well, yeah, if she's doing all those, of course.
Yes, so she did all those dances, and she tells her friend to take her home, and she goes home, and she's still just exhausted, but she's like, I'm just gonna go to bed. I just danced the night away. I danced too much.
Did she get roofied by that gentleman caller?
So anyways, and so she goes to sleep, and in the morning, her mom comes to wake her up because she slept in too long. She has to milk the cow, she has to make the butter, she has to turn on the oven, like all those crazy things.
A typical Saturday.
Return her dress right. And her mom goes in there, and her daughter is dead.
What?
And she calls the doctor, which orders an autopsy. He's like, this is crazy. Something's crazy with this death. She's only 11. People went dating really young then. I forgot to tell you, she's 11.
She's 11.
She looks 37, but, this is how it was.
This is messed up.
Yeah. So anyways, the coroner does an autopsy, and you know what he finds on her body?
Coupons to Kmart.
No Kmart. What he found was embalming fluid, which is how she died. So he's like, I gotta get to the bottom of this. So, Lord and behold.
I don't think that's right. I think it's lo and behold.
It's Lord and behold.
I think it might be lo and behold.
Lord and behold. She had embalming fluid all over the dress. The doctor noticed it was mostly on the dress. So then he found out where the dress was from, and he went to the dress store, the Piggly Wiggly. I think everything then was the Piggly Wiggly, but this
Makes
wasn't
sense.
the food Piggly Wiggly. This was the dress Piggly Wiggly. And so he goes in and he goes, why did you get this dress on to kill the lady? And the guy said, well, Mr. Tucker gave me the dress. Mr. Tucker worked for the mortician.
Well, tell me about Mr. Tucker.
All right, so he goes to the Piggly Wiggly funeral parlor, and he says, hey, this dress, do you have a naked corpse laying around? And they're like, yeah, we have like 11. We have a lot of naked corpses because corpses are dead, and they're naked. So he said, okay, hold on, do you recognize this dress? And the mortician said, I totally recognize that dress because it's from a girl from a funeral a while ago, and Mr. Tucker was supposed to bury the body, and I think he sold the dress. And he did.
Mr. Tucker is an opportunist. So, moral of the story, don't go to Kmart or Piggly Wiggly.
Yep.